So I bought a new toy and I think it'd be handy for any amateur radio enthusiast. So I bought myself a 3D printer. Now you may be thinking, what's that got to do with amateur radio? But if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I like to build antennas. My goal is to make custom parts for these antennas, so I'm not just relying on bits from a DIY store. But apart from that, you can print off accessories for your radios, common radios like the ICOM 7300 G90. There's lots of free models on there which you can print. It's like stands, spare knobs, etc. And I thought I'd make a video because it could be super handy to you if you don't know anything about 3D printing. I didn't know anything till a few weeks ago. I did a bit of research, found a printer that's very easy to use with simple software, and I'm going to take you through looking at the model websites and the software and print something off as a demo and show you how easy it is. So I've done a search for 3D models in Google and it's come up with a load of websites. I'll click on the top one and click on explore models. Now the majority of these are obviously not going to be anything to do with amateur radio, but you can see some of the handy things you can make, and these are actually free models. If I go up to the search and I put in antenna, you'll see it comes up with these handy things. So we've got a dog bone insulator, another insulator down there. These winders, they're super handy for portable. They're all custom stuff for antennas. There's a Moxon antenna there, that looks good. There's a dipole center for a BNC connector, a portable setup. That's quite handy if you're going out. So if you say you wanted to print this off, you click on download. It'll take you to the part of the page with the download file, and you just click on download and it'll save it to your computer. We'll go out from there. We might print that in a minute. Let's go out from there and let's put in something more specific. Like let's put a Yagi in. Maybe it's got something we can print for Yagi. Yeah, there's printables for printable files for Yagis, and he's made a custom connector there. That's a tape measure Yagi. I don't know what, must be connectors or something. Let's put in a popular radio like a ICOM 7300. Great radio, and you can see you can print rails for the side, a speaker baffle, a mic holder. There's loads of stuff, side frames, all sorts of things. Let's put in the G90, the Zygu G90, whatever it's called. Another speaker, a redirector, whatever that is. A G90 knob. Obviously the color of these will be whatever color your filament is, unless you spray them. That's quite a handy desk stand if you're operating in your shack. That's really handy. Looks quite cool, that does, doesn't it? And then if you wanted to download that, you just go, there's the files. Let's see what else we got. Let's put in Morse, and we got all these Morse code keys you can make, different parts for them and complete kits. This is a little portable Morse code paddle. He tells you there the type of plastic he prefers you to use, and the size of the nozzle. All straightforward stuff. It's actually default all that with this printer, apart from the PET. He uses PLA. He gives you some instructions there, I think, how to put it together, and there's a bill of materials, so he's even put all the links to all the screws. If you wanted to download the model, there it is there. There's the three main parts for the chassis, and then you've got your choice of different paddles. So yeah, fantastic. Let's have a quick look at a different website, just a quick brief look, and then I'll show you the software. So another popular site, let's put in antenna into this one. Yeah, lots of different nice winders, Yagi parts. I don't know what that is. That's an advert, is it? There's a loading coil. That's really handy. Look at that he's made. Fantastic. Anyway, you get the gist. So let me show you the software. There's two bits of software for this printer available. One is Flashprint, which is the one I'm currently using, Flashprint 5. Super simple to use. And there's another one called Orca Print, which is a bit more advanced. So you go up and you find the file, the dipole one I downloaded, and it will appear there. This is the actual bed of the printer it's representing. You can have a quick look around it if you want on the file. Then you just click on start slicing. All this is default. I haven't changed anything at all. That's where you select the plastic you want to print off. For the if you're keeping something outside permanently, you'd probably choose a different type of plastic like ASA or ABS. I'll do a video. I'll link a video down below showing you explaining different plastics. Standard size nozzle which came with it. Don't worry about temperatures and don't really worry about supports and stuff. I'm gonna link a YouTube video explaining supports. You click on slice, it'll slice it up, and then you click on this little button here and download it to a USB stick and pop it in the printer. Or if you can get it to connect with Wi-Fi, you can just send it over via Wi-Fi. So if you want to preview the slice so you can see how it's going to print, you move this little slider here, and this is basically an animation of how it's going to print. Now some materials, when you have a little look around, you'll see there's if they're in red, like this little area here, it means it's an overhang and it may need supports. Okay, I'll just link the video. I'm not going to explain, go into that now because it is complicated, but most things don't need a support, and off you go. You just download it to USB like I showed you and put it in the printer. So we'll do that now and I will show you it printing. So here we have the printer. It's got this Pro version's got a nice door on it which makes it a bit quieter when it's printing. You've got a touch screen up there, very intuitive, easy to use. You put, unless you could connect this with Wi-Fi, but I'm using USB. You put your USB stick in it and select the USB up there. Let me zoom in so you can see. Okay, you pop your USB stick in, and then that's the USB icon there. Go down, look for the model you want to print. This is previous ones I've been printing. I've selected the dipole. I'm not going to print this now because I've already printed it earlier. I just want to show you the setup. And then you press the green button and off it goes. You just zoom out and you can see it setting itself up. And the print head by there will just start printing once it's warmed up. I'm going to cancel it because, as I said, I've already printed it and I recorded some footage of it printing. And there you can see the dipole center that I've just printed off. It's fantastic quality, really smooth, and that will go outside. And that's just one example, a simple model that I downloaded for free. So I hope you found that video useful and you realize how easy it is to use this particular printer and the software. I just want to show you some of the things I've made. You've seen the dipole that I printed. This is printed in cheap PLA, which is eco-friendly. I'm probably going to use this for portable work anyway, but if you were intending to use this as a permanent fixture out in the garden, you would probably print it in something like ASA, which is a different type of plastic. There's not that many plastics available, but I'll link a video down below and you can see this guy chatting, telling you exactly when to use what type of plastic. Really, really straightforward. If you can use an amateur radio, you can certainly use one of these. It's not too complex. This is a little, I printed two of these. They're for a studio rack, a one-use studio rack, which I will hang under the desk to make it easier. I've been printing cable tidies to run my cables under the desk. Stands for things, a few keyboards. I've made some custom stands. There's so much stuff. It's quite addictive to when you start printing. But I have been looking at Freecad, which is design your own models software. it is complex, I must admit, and I've been watching a few YouTube videos, and it's, you know, it's quite a lot to take in, but it allows me to, as a goal in the end, to print my own custom parts. Now, if you remember this, my last video, I made this custom antenna out of PVC pipes and whatnot. I wanted to make a few custom parts for it. I will do a build on this, but I've got an injury at the moment and I'm struggling to walk outside and go to the workshop and do that. But I wanted to make a custom reflector back, so I actually custom designed this so it fits on the back and holds a reflector. And then, as you do, I started getting a bit snazzier, and then where's that gone now? Oh, I don't know where I put it, but I printed off, I started putting my call sign, I don't know if you can see that, started putting my call sign in the back of it, and just trying ideas, just because you can, you know, once you start being able to design your own things, it's obviously the sky's the limit. But I wanted to show you in this video how simple it is to print off stuff that people have already designed, and it's so handy for amateur radio, I think, you know, spare knobs, whatnot. I lost a knob for my synthesizer. Took 3 minutes to print this little potentiometer spare knob off. So I think that's it. Important links, I'm going to put a few links down in the description. One is an unboxing that a lady did, which is really good. It shows you how simple it is to set this up once you take it out of the box compared to other printers. Another one with a guy going through the software where he shows you and talks about all the supports. Another one explaining different plastics. They're all worth watching if you're considering buying a printer, and they're very easy to follow. They're not long-winded. There was another one, I can't remember what it is. Supports, done that one. I've gone through, I've searched online, and I found this printer is still the cheapest on Amazon, and it's currently reduced, and it's straight from the manufacturer. So I'll put a link in the affiliate link in the description. You can have a look at that and check it out. I would look up videos on the Pro versus the standard to see if you think for your personal use it's worth paying the extra. The standard one is super cheap, it's incredible, but it is noisier, and I'm not sure if it can print the whole range of plastics like the Pro one can. And the thing I didn't show you in the video is if you've got a long print and you're away from home, you can log in on your phone, and there's a camera built into the printer, and you can watch the print go in just in case it's failed, and you can turn the print off, I believe, if it has failed. So you're not wasting plastic and, you know, ruining everything. So I think that's really cool. What a great little option at this price point compared to some of them which are 3 times more expensive. It's a bargain, this printer, for what it can do. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. One last thing I want to show you I printed was this little desk tidy. I'm a big fan of Terminator, and yeah, and I thought he was pretty cool. So I'll leave the last word to him. I'll be back. I do apologise. Mike Whiskey Zero Oscar Yankee Delta, now going clear, 7 3s.